All right, welcome back, everyone, to Reality Radio Pod, talking reality TV. It's been a minute, but we are here kicking things off with Big Brother 18. Um,
Woo!
I'm Whitney. You follow me at Janelle MCG. And then we also have Stefan.
What's up, everyone? I'm Stefan. You're probably at S Sanders CSS.
And then we have Andrew.
What's up? You guys can follow me at CC Grady Kirk. Hey, wait, I'm just looking at what you just tweeted.
What did I just
It looks
tweet?
like it's Japanese or some type of crap.
Yeah. I think you have that that setup from YouTube.
Dude, did I I've been hacked?
What
I
was
don't know if
it?
I gotta check that out. Why am I trading Japanese? Anyway.
My third live season, I'm super stoked.
What'd you say?
This is my third season watching live.
Oh, okay. Hey, first of all, I am not a live feeder. So watch what you
I
guys say.
stopped.
Because I don't want to know
I'm not watching the
anything.
live feed.
Nothing.
It ruins the show.
I found out from watching Big Brother Canada, because it's kind of just harder to get their live feeds, that if you just watch the show through just as a show, it's so much better. It's so much better than when you follow live feeds, because whatever. But yeah, so no spoilers, Andrew.
Yeah.
You see me? I'm pointing at you.
I stopped watching the live.
I know you
feed.
love those.
I can't do it anymore. I'm just watching the live shows, like you.
Okay, because that's what I told Steph, and I was like, I don't want to tweet from Reality Radio account because I know y'all like to follow those accounts.
The thing with the Big Brother, though, is so much happens during the week. I don't know how you guys don't get spoiled or accidentally spoiled with stuff going on.
Yeah, that's why, because I know a lot of the former cast members, I know Evil Dick and a lot of those guys, they follow that stuff. So that's why I stay clear of Reality Radio's Twitter until eviction day. I'll just go in there on every Thursday during Big Brother, honestly. I'm never on there during Big Brother. Because that's the only way I can, not be spoiled.
I actually didn't get spoiled for 1 week in week 2, and that was the week before I got the live feeds of last season. And it's so freaking hard because there's so many different websites you can find what's going on at the current time, like Big Brother Network,
Hamster Watch, all that stuff. They have it all. Jokers. So talking about Big Brother 18, it's a very twisty season. They have a lot of twists right off the bat. So let's just go ahead and start with the cast, the newbies. There's 12 newbies. We don't have to go through all of them. Just off of these first 3 episodes, there's 11 now. I'm sorry.
Poor Glenn.
Rest in peace, Glenn.
I don't think he's gone though. I'm more than 50% positive that there's going to be a pre-jury buyback.
I can see that.
I don't think he's getting back.
On Big Brother 14.
He could. You never know.
If it wasn't for the coach split, do you think I'd have a buyback on 14?
14?
Had the coaches not done the reset?
They probably would have. They love bringing people back in the house. The past couple of seasons, they've been bringing people back in the house.
Last season, I guess the whole Julia coming in and counted as a buyback. And then, obviously, the jury buyback that they've done for the past 3 seasons.
Yeah.
But who knows? I don't think it's the end. I don't think it's the end of Glenn. But we'll talk about him later.
So just give me your thoughts on name people who you're watching out for, who stick out to you is going to be a character or a good player down the line for the newbies. What do you think, Stefan? Who stuck out to you that you're gonna keep your eye on?
I'm definitely thinking Paulie, Victor. Who else? Paulie,
what do you think of Tiffany? Vanessa?
Tiffany, she sounds just like Vanessa. Sounds just like Vanessa. Not sure if her game's gonna be like Vanessa though.
When she cried when she cried in the second episode, I was like, no, don't cry.
Yeah, totally Vanessa.
She got no camera time though in last episode, which is okay. I can deal with that.
Oh, you know what? I gotta watch the last episode. I missed that one. That's the one with the roadkill.
Yeah,
I saw the hashtags, but I don't know what it is. You guys,
you're all caught up though. You know who won Roadkill, right?
Who? I know I don't. You can tell me.
Frank did.
Oh, he did? So what does that mean?
Okay, so BB Roadkill is just like
Let's talk about it a little bit later. Let's keep talking about the cast.
Well, who sticks out for you then, Andrew?
I really have a good feeling about Zakiya. I don't know. She seems like she's a very calm individual. She's not like all over the place like some of the guys are. And I really liked the way that she was vibing with Davon in last night's episode.
Mm-hmm.
Never know, yeah.
Yeah.
And another one
that was good to see.
Another one is Michelle. I don't know. She gives me if Nicole and Ian Terry had a baby, it'd be Michelle. Don't you think?
Probably, yeah.
So what about Michelle?
I don't know. She seems like she's very smart. She's very quirky, which I know people in the house like. Quirky individuals. I mean, I feel like they're going to keep her around a while. I mean, obviously, because she's in this 8-person alliance, she's going to stay longer than most. Because, I mean, the newbies, I feel like, are in good shape when it comes to this 8-person alliance. We'll talk about that in a bit. I don't know. I just got a good feeling about her. And I'll just throw it out right there. It's the year of Michelle. Michelle Fitzgerald won Survivor. Michelle. Damn, I don't even know her last name. Michelle is going to win Big Brother 18.
Oh, you're guessing? That's your take, Michelle?
Call my shot.
That's your pick?
I've been quiet about it up until when we got podcasted right now. Michelle's
right. I can see that. I mean, you never know.
You never know.
Female.
Anyone can be it still. I think it's. I don't know if Jose could make it to that spot, but I think just about anyone else, really, I can see.
Right. Yeah, it's all up in the air.
Then I'll throw one more out there. I don't know, the siblings are doing okay.
Paulie's on the block.
It kind of bugs me. It kind of bugs me.
He's on the block, but he's not going home.
They remind me so much.
The house isn't smart enough to realize that, we probably should get rid of Paulie. But
yeah.
I feel like they probably should, but
I think so too. That's their best bet.
They're gonna keep Paulie there. Watch. It happens all the time.
I don't know. Every time I see those two, Paulie and Tiffany in the DR, it kind of annoys me to the point where it's like, didn't we see you guys like last year? Or 2 years ago?
Yeah, Tiffany is exactly like Vanessa.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And one guy who I'm not getting a good vibe from is Corey.
He should have left, and Glenn should have stayed.
He's way too similar to Clay from last season. It drives me insane.
Clay? Clay was on last season?
Yeah, I mean, he's from Texas. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive those two might know of each other.
Probably. Same school, right? Same college.
Clay might.
Well, I mean, you can say that, but then there's also Paulie, who's very similar to his brother, and Tiffany's very similar to her sister. So really, it's kind of like, I don't mind Corey. I just wish that he had a little more personality, honestly. Really? So far, all we've seen of him was like oogling the other guys in the house. He's like looking for a bromance. He's so looking. Stefan's like,
so corny.
You gotta watch the episode.
So corny.
Yes. So yeah, I mean the rookies that I'm really digging Zakiya. I'm digging Victor. I love Victor actually. I'm actually starting to like.
Victor looks like he could be on like a soap opera or something.
He does. I'm actually liking this little. It's not gonna go far, but I'm actually liking the little Victor's Jose Paul alliance. just because it's like the bad guy and then you have the good guy, and I think the seasons always work when you have like two
Is that gonna
clashing
last though?
teams. What'd you say?
You said Victor, Jose, and Paul are in the
Yeah,
alliance.
yeah.
Is that gonna last? Isn't Jose on the block?
Jose and Paul are on the block.
And Paul? Wait.
Oh, we gotta get to that. That's
Wait, so now there's three
But
people. They're bringing back BB15. 3 people gonna be on the block Thursdays.
well. Let me just explain it to you so you'll know what we're talking about. That's the whole point of BB Roadkill. The BB Roadkill is similar to MVP, but instead of America voting, you have to win a competition. So everyone competes, even the HOH competes in the BB Roadkill. And whoever wins, it's a secret, so you don't know who won.
Are you serious? Wait, it's secret to the house.
Huh?
It's a secret for the house. They don't know.
Well, it's just like BB15. If you get the power, you can tell it at your own discretion.
Yeah.
But if you win, the house won't know.
Yeah, no one knows who won or who lost. They only know through conversation who.
Wow, that is so sneaky.
Yeah, and then you secretly
this doesn't give
up another nominee.
This doesn't give anything. Right?
That's really good. That's a good one. So Frank put up Paul.
Yeah.
This doesn't give any spoilers away, but the other side still Monday has no idea who won the Roadkill.
They won't know, right?
None of them have a clue. They think it was Tiffany.
They think it was
Tiffany that won it.
Will she vote for Paulie? Is that I mean, for Paul? Is that I mean, maybe if she had an argument with Paul, then maybe we can see where they got that information from. But kind of random.
Yeah, let's talk about the returners.
Yeah, but well, what do you guys think about the returners?
Love them. Love all 4.
This what
I'm
y'all?
a huge fan of Davon. Huge fan of James. I like Nicole, and I do like Frank.
I would have I like Nicole. I like Frank. I would have traded James for Johnny Mac.
James was way more interesting. James brought so much more, in my opinion, and he won more competitions. I felt like than Johnny Mac. Even though Johnny Mac lasted longer, James I think he played a better game.
In the Dyers.
He was hilarious, but I feel like James bringing James back was better. I don't know.
Yeah, I like Frank. I like Nicole. Davon, is this like the lowest place that they brought somebody back?
I can see why they brought her back though. She brings so much.
You know what? I can't even say anything because I wanted them to bring Devin back. I was hoping that he would.
Right.
His big behind would pop out of those suitcases.
Devin too. Like, you know what? I probably would have taken Devin over James.
Like that would have been great. That would have been amazing.
That would have been cool.
But
I'm happy for Davon.
I have a daughter, bro.
I don't mind any of them. I just think that I just wish they brought back more like intense personalities, more people that are gonna like. I like Nicole. She's alright, but she just doesn't like. I don't know.
They're not like legends. Like BB14, they brought in.
They're not legends.
I
think they're like second chancers. Redemption people.
They brought Mike Boogie on BB14. They brought Janelle on BB14. They brought Dan and they brought 4 like icons of Big Brother. These 4. Right. 3 of them placed 7th place, and Davon placed
second. No, yeah.
Second. But Frank and James, they both won America's Favorite Player, so I can see why CBS picked those 2 people, the most popular people from their seasons. But I'm not really sure why Nicole and Davon. Maybe.
Well, we have Nicole, place. So let's just jump on Nicole real quick because we had the team. So first of all, what do y'all think about the team twist? Them being split up into 4 teams. Which I'm not really like.
I'm not a fan of it either.
It's only 10. I'm not too mad about it.
The thing is that it takes away, like, there's only so few people that you can nominate now because you have one whole team that's safe. Then you have the HOH team that's safe.
Well, this is only for this. This is only for this week, though.
So
next week. Next week, whoever wins it. No, it's only for 2 evictions. The
Oh,
Glenn
I thought he said 2 weeks.
There's 2 evictions.
Really? The teams? That was short.
Poor Glenn from the Boogie Down Bronx.
Well,
So Glenn got screwed, basically, being on a team the first week.
yeah, someone was gonna get it. It was gonna be somebody. So I'm not a big fan of the teams thing, but so we have Nicole's team that was the last team to get saved, so they had to like compete in this eliminating competition, in which Glenn lost, so he had to go home immediately. I thought it was a pretty fair competition. He did really good too.
And he didn't lose by much, you know.
He did. He just lost because he's short, and he was going up against Corey.
But when he did pull the flag, his coconuts did fall out of place.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure if Corey would have lost, his boys would have given him so much crap.
I was actually rooting for Glenn, you know.
You lost to an old man.
Interesting.
I was rooting for Glenn. Too.
Rooting for Glenn.
I don't know. After Tiffany and Nicole were safe, I didn't really care.
So we have so then they had to decide, the remaining 3, Corey, Tiffany, and Nicole, had to decide who's gonna be HOH, and Nicole,
which is weird,
wanted it.
The losing team gets to be HOH,
which is weird. I hope they don't keep doing this. I want to see an HOH.
I guess it's fair because, you know, they did need a player. What happened?
I mean, I wish Wednesday's episode wasn't 2 hours. I mean, they did a whole 2 hours, and then they did a 1 hour the next night. So we've had already 4 hours of TV so far.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 comps. I mean, the 3 comps are fine and all, but it's like it's too much.
Are they still doing these team comps though? Like,
I don't think so.
How long can they last? Because it takes so much out of the nominations. You can only put up so few people. Right. So I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, whoever wins HOH next week, either 3 other people or 2 other people, if it's somebody on Nicole's team wins, will be safe. So I mean, it wouldn't be too much. It will be just like Battle of the Block, you know, as far as other people being safe. Clicks twist that they did in Big Brother 11.
I like that. I like that.
The whole clique was safe. So say somebody like say Jesse. Jesse was the returner on Big Brother 11. He won HOH. The whole athlete clique was safe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I just hope they still do HOH competition. That's what I like to see.
Oh, they're going to. I have. Yeah,
that's what I'm like. I didn't like that.
I think they will too. Yeah.
So I want to get to this part, which really had me baffled. The Nicole's nominations. Okay, so we have the 4 nominees. They're sticking together clearly, and then we have the siblings, or at least mainly Paulie, who has kind of joined that group as well. And so they want to go after Jose. Jose has already made it clear, like, okay, I want Nicole out, all these attorneys out. They're just going around like just talking to everybody.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
You can tell that Victor and especially Jose haven't watched this show before, because why would you? Victor at first, he goes up to Nicole and be like, "Oh, my boy's going after you."
Yeah.
That was the dumbest.
And then freaking no way Jose, that's what I'm going to call him. He's in a hammock with Dave Vaughn and be like, "Oh, I'm like the messiah of the newbies."
He's so great.
He's great.
He is so funny. I laugh at this stuff. I was like, "Oh my god, this guy." It's Devin 2.0. It's Devin 2.0, and I'm loving it.
It's Devin and okay, another baby combination. It's like Devin and Frankie Grande had a baby.
It really is. That's exactly what it is, and I love it.
That's weird.
Target list. It's like they're going to target Cole first.
I can see why he told Davon, though, because, you know, Davon's on his team. Maybe he was thinking Davon, he can trust her, but obviously he can't, because, you know, Davon, you know, she's a return.
Davon is playing him. She is playing him and playing a lot of the newbies
Which is a good game for her.
Yeah, for
You
her.
know, she learned. You know.
His targets though were so like
It was just all the returnees except for
Holford,
Devon.
then James, then Frank. I would switch Frank with Nicole. Obviously only Michelle and Zakia, I think, are the only ones that watch Big Brother 14. Didn't
Yeah.
realize how good at competitions Frank was. If I was in the house and I wasn't working with the returnees, I'd target Frank right away.
Yeah.
Frank, yeah, definitely.
And I wouldn't put him up. I'd backdoor him.
So
Yeah.
okay, so let's get to the
Oh, the
nominations.
roadkill.
Nicole wants Jose to go home, obviously. So she puts him. She wants to put him on the block, but she wants to put him next to a pawn, who she also feels like will be competition for him in the veto. So she asked Paulie, is like, Paulie, would you go on the block for me, please, as a pawn? And I'm thinking,
I want to know what Cody was thinking at this point.
this is the first week. Why isn't Paulie like fighting against this harder? I guess he doesn't know how to, maybe, without coming off confrontational. But he's very much like just puns never go. Puns are always end up going home, but it's okay.
I would have been like, heck, no.
Right? I'm like,
I do what you do.
You're already trying to throw up an ally? Are you kidding me?
Right.
What do you think it's gonna happen? So, what do y'all think about her nominations? Like, did you agree with the pawn choice? Did you agree with going after putting up Jose and Paulie?
For Nicole's game, yeah. If she wants to she wants to get rid of someone who's going after her. That makes sense. And it doesn't hurt Nicole to nominate Paulie. It just hurts Paulie. So for Nicole, played a good game.
You guys remember from BB16, the 1 week that she was sole HOH, she put up Jocasta and Zach. And up until Wednesday of that week, everybody thought, oh, Zach is going home. But then the house flipped.
Yeah.
So I'm scared that a scenario like this
anything can happen.
Oh yeah, anything
can go home first.
But I don't think Paulie's leaving.
I'm
not going to let that.
But if you actually look at the two nominees, and you're the other newbies in the house, or you're anyone who's not like a Nicole or Frank, who are really big targets right now, like Paulie would be your ideal choice, because Jose, he's already making enemies. He's loud. He's obnoxious. He's blurting out his plan. He's a bad player.
Yeah. But people are
leave that in the house.
But no, people don't want that in the house. People are going to get rid of. I think the house is going to get rid of Jose.
I know. I feel like there's an argument that they could say like, well, Paulie could win this game if he makes it past a certain point. There's a good shot where he can just like bulldoze over everybody.
Yeah. That's why I think he should probably leave week 1, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I have a question real fast.
The thing with Big Brother, go ahead, Stefan.
I have a question. If someone wins the veto and saves one of the nominees, then who gets to nominate the third person? Or let's say Paul wins the veto because
Paul wins
Frank
Paul off. It'll be Frank.
Frank nominated Paul, so let's say Paul saves himself. What happens now? Who puts the replacement?
Frank will put him up.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's real right there. That's serious.
I like that.
The thing about the preview,
I like that, yeah.
And it's the same thing with Survivor. You want to get people out you don't like. I know it's dumb because you see really bad players out early, like this past season of Survivor. What was his name? Peter went out early, and he was a bad player. I felt like had the brains kept Peter, they would have got him further, with the exception of Aubrey. Aubrey obviously would have gone further no matter what. I don't know. It's just been like that the past few seasons. The first week last season was Jay's. He went home week 1. Nobody liked him, with the exception of like Austin and Liz.
Right.
Then week 3 was Jeff, who not many people like Jeff. I don't know.
Yeah, but they.
I definitely agree with you with that. It should be Jose as that stain, but pre-jury they just cater to people that you don't like and don't trust.
I think
Jose has proved on the show that, with exception of Paul, Victor, and I guess the girls that aren't in the 8-pack, which we can talk about next, he's not trusted. I mean, why would you tell a returner, even if it is the team captain, who your target is?
Well, there's a lot of things that I think a lot of the newbies are doing that. It's weird, you know. I can see him trusting Davon though. I can see him, you know, kind of leaning on her a little bit. Maybe not telling her your whole game plan, but definitely getting closer to her, like she's doing with him.
Right, it backfired on him, but so well.
But yeah, I can see what you're saying. I can definitely see what you're saying. I can see him leaving early, but I'm just saying, like, that last minute flip of the house. I can definitely see people getting that light bulb. Like, wait a minute, we have a freaking stud right now on the
beast.
block.
Yeah, Polly's gonna be someone to look out for.
Yeah, so this may be our only real shot, and I can see people thinking like that at the last minute.
Before we talk about who flips, let's talk about this new alliance, Stefan. Stefan, last night there was an 8-person alliance formed, as always.
Right.
It's called the 8-pack. It's the 4 returnees, Michelle, Corey, and Tiffany. So out of the 4 newbies, because I don't see the returnees flipping.
It's just, yeah. You said, wait, you said Tiffany. Who's the newbies in the group?
Tiffany, Corey, Michelle, and Zakia.
Wow, I mean, that's pretty interesting.
It's a strong 8.
I think if Victor approached Corey and was like, "Bro, let's bro down. Let's have a bromance," Corey would be on board, and he would be like, "Okay, Victor, let's do this."
You don't. Corey's always with Nicole in the life. It's to the point where I feel like Corey's stalking her.
I see that.
Like before we went live, I was watching, and Corey and Nicole were like sitting down on one of those lawn chairs out in the backyard, and it's like, I hope Nicole doesn't go for Corey, because that would be a step down from Hayden.
Yeah. And no more showmances for her. She just needs to focus on the game, Nicole.
Okay, so now we know the 8-pack alliance.
And then
I think it's very interesting that Paulie's not in there, but you know.
I was just gonna say that. Where's Paulie?
He needs to think about this day now. If he comes back, he's not included in that.
He's kind of sorta in this alliance.
He isn't though. He wasn't in the room. I think he's a sidebar. He's another vote for them, but is he really a part of this group? Right. I think he needs to definitely keep his eyes open and not just rely on the returnees. Like, they put him up as a pawn on week 1. Like, that's the first thing you're gonna do.
Unfortunately, Paulie's just like Cody, obviously because they're related, and he's gonna be loyal to the returnees the whole time, just like Cody.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see him doing that. Yeah.
And it's funny though because he would do these he would do like discussions with people. I saw him talk. Who was it? I think it was Liza. It was he was talking with a couple of people who do their own like little Big Brother podcast stuff. And he would during Big Brother 16, and he would always talk about Cody's game and talk about what. No, it wasn't. It was girls. I think it was Jesse and Liza.
Jesse, yeah.
Cannon. But yeah, he would always critique Cody's game, so you would think he'd have a little more like, you know, after seeing it and analyzing a season like that, he would be a little more aware of certain things. So that's what I'm kind of hoping. I hope he doesn't just fall into Cody's footsteps. Corey played like an annoying game. Like
If
it
Paul,
got him the final two, so whatever.
if Paulie wins HOH next week, if he doesn't go home, who does he put up?
Oh, he's putting up whoever
The
Nicole tells
returner
him to put
said,
up.
yeah.
He's putting
He's gonna
up
put
Victor and
Pete.
Paul. Victor and Paul, if they're
I'd say Victor and one of the Spice Girls and the one of the Spy Girls. Stefan, there's another alliance, and you gotta watch the episode to know how hilarious this alliance is. It's a three girl alliance.
So
They're called the Spy Girls. There's Natalie.
Who?
There's Natalie. There's Bronte, and then there's Bridget.
Wow.
I can see the confusion.
I can't.
Head right now.
Yeah, but the
making
best
it
part
up.
is, Stefan, that they gave themselves names. So Natalie is Flirty Spy. Bronte is Wifey Spy. And Michelle, was it Michelle?
Bridget?
Bridget is
Oh, what is she? I totally forgot.
what was it like? It was like Spunky or something like that. Spunky.
We'll go.
I can't see them.
And it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
But
Natalie.
who knows? You never know. I can see them being loyal to each other. They seem like they would be really loyal.
But the thing is,
Are they gonna win
the
anything?
three of them are like, I can see the three of them sticking around a while just because they're like, oh, they're not threats. We're not gonna get rid of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, no, the funny part is that they did this right in front of Tiffany, and Tiffany made she was on the DR saying like they just created an alliance right in front of me. Like, what are they doing?
Wait, so Tiffany's not a part of it?
No, she's not. She was just there, and they're like,
after we get off, watch the episode, and you'll see how hilarious it is. I want you to.
So stupid.
I want you to
Right.
say I was right. This alliance.
But apparently everyone knows about it though. I was watching,
Which is dumb.
They call them the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
it's like,
nice.
no.
Especially if everybody knows.
At least I gotta give Natalie at least like maybe a 2% credit. At least she didn't have an 8 girls alliance like Joey did on Big Brother 16.
Right.
But no, they're all about female power, and they said that no matter what, they're gonna vote for a female to win if they're in the jury. So if a female makes it, they're gonna vote for a female too. So I'll be like, hey, if I was Nicole and Devon, I was like, hey girls,
Yeah, right.
we're in the APAC.
But they said a female's going to win this year. I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see who's in that final two.
Can we talk about Tiffany real quick?
Sure.
Paulie right away, the very first night, was like, I'm just going to get it out there. I'm Cody's brother. Tiffany, as far as I know, most of the house knows now, but Tiffany was very secretive about it, which I don't know if that's good strategy or not.
It wasn't. I don't think it was.
Michelle
saw it.
It was obvious. It was so obvious to me.
Devon diary room. Hey,
Oh yeah, her diary was like so funny when she was sitting on that couch.
What she said, like, hey, little poker player or something like that.
I see the mini poker player to the right of me. Hey, Vanessa.
Right.
Every time I think of Devon, I think of her on Price is Right when she was like, hey, boo.
I didn't see that.
Right. She ended up winning. Mm-hmm.
So where we leave off. So they have the nominees, and then we go to the BB Roadkill, which was really interesting, seeing how all their faces and like now, because I gotta if I can imagine, you're in this situation and you're like, okay, the nominees are set. Now we just got a video and then we're good. Like you already have it set in your head, and then Julie comes on and says, wait, there's gonna be another nominee, and you don't even know who's going to be the person to nominate. So that's gotta be like, wow, that's gotta tense you up a little bit in that house. So we go to the Roadkill. Everyone can play, including the HOH and including the people who are safe from James's team. Everyone's playing, and it was a cool little game. I'm not sure if they're gonna do like a similar thing every time, because I guess their thing is the Winnebago like little RV situation. So
The whole theme of this season is like a road trip or summer
it's really
vacation.
weird. But no, it's really dope though. The game was really dope. Like they had to keep their like there's 3 buttons that they had to keep pressed at all times while sitting down. So there's like a button over here, a button like at the pedal, and then a button at the a buzzard at the wheel. And they had to keep them pressed at all time while stripping down in their like to their bathing suits.
They were dressed up like Ghostbusters in the beginning, Stefan.
They were dressed up. So they had to like do some contortionist stuff and like twist and do some weird stuff. So it was fun to watch actually. I actually kind of dig that.
What guy was kissing the wheel like it was an ex? Was it Corey?
It was Paulie, I think. Paulie was like had his face on the wheel.
That was pretty hilarious.
And then
you described it.
Yeah. So yeah, because every time the button is pressed, it slows down the time. When you let go of a button, it speeds up the time. So whoever has the lowest time wins. So that's how they did it. And Frank won. His big self, which would make sense, I think, because he has more. I don't know, body.
And another thing about the twist, Stefan, is you can even put up members on your own team with this Roadkill twist.
That's good.
I don't know why you want to, though.
Really, interesting.
Yeah, I like it. It's better than Battle of the Block for sure. I think it's better than
it is.
Than that.
Spices up the game.
I gotta wait like another week. I mean, I liked the challenge last night, but I gotta wait like another week to see how they tweak this.
Yeah, see how it kind of plays out.
Yeah.
Right.
It's obviously only gonna last pre-journey, which it'll probably go 5-6 weeks.
Yeah, they can't keep having 3. Yeah, it's gonna go
3 people on the block.
Yeah. So yeah, did I miss what? Did we miss anything? What else do we have to? Cause we didn't get the veto yet. Any big conversation? We talked about the 8-pack and the Powerpuff Girls and Josiah the Messiah.
Mysteryland.
Speaking.
Mystery. The punishment for Frank for category 4.
I done forgot about that. I forgot. People said that was in the first episode, but I done completely forgot.
Yeah, they were pixelated, like bathing suits type of things.
Yeah, I saw some pictures.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
Yeah. So,
what do you guys think of the team names? We haven't talked about that. There's category 4, which is Frank's team. There's Team
Probably
Unicorn.
the best one.
There's Big Sister, and then there's Freakazoids.
Category 4, yeah, it's probably the best one.
Hey, Stefan, back up a little bit. We can only see your mouth.
Huh?
back up just a little bit. So like
No, you're fine. No.
For a second, we can only see this right here.
Right. Category 4, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was probably the best name.
Yeah, everything else was like a joke.
The have-not room was pretty.
The have-not room was dope.
They're in cars.
I always like that.
Go cars.
Like cars, yeah. It's like a carnival type thing.
Mhm.
What was your favorite have-not room?
I can't even remember them.
I know.
It wasn't last season. It was last season for me. I liked 15s.
But at least last season you can stretch out. Those cars doesn't look like you can stretch out at all.
Yeah. And in real time now, the have-nots are not have-nots anymore.
Good.
Yeah.
When the energy for Thursday.
When the feeds came on Thursday night, I think they were like have-nots for like 2 hours, and then.
Right. And it's Devon's team, right?
Yeah.
No,
they're the first ones.
They need energy for Thursday. Maybe one of them can win HOH.
I would love for Paul to win HOH. That would be great. That'd be so much fun. Paul won.
That'd be interesting. Just as long as he doesn't come after Devon, we're okay.
No, he wouldn't be able to. She'd be safe.
Right. Okay. Good. It's like, why are you going after your own team?
No, she'd be safe. So I would dig that though.
Yeah,
Okay,
Who's your
let's
guys'
do let's do predictions. For veto, like what do you want to happen, Steph? Who you want to win veto? Who do you think would win?
I already know.
I want the nominations to stay the same. So
You
really
don't want
depends on.
none of the nominees to win it.
No, no
No.
point.
Okay, so Andrew can't answer. I'm gonna say that I want Jose to win that veto. Like that would be like
And then
so
Nicole
funny.
wouldn't have to name a replacement for Jose. Who do you think should?
And she would probably put up like Bridget or somebody. And then Paul would probably be the next target.
Right, Paul or Parley. Yeah.
No, it would be Paul. I don't know if she would target Paulie.
Target Paul. Yeah.
But yeah, I would love for Jose or Paul to win it. Mainly Jose though. I don't know why I hated them after the first episode, but now it's like I like them now. It's weird. So
I don't know. I can't
have to watch this episode.
They're all stupid.
what do you say?
All three of them are very stupid.
Well, so
Why-
are the vets though. They're not the smartest in the bunch now. Let's not go
I mean, I'm not
throwing
saying-
stone.
As
I'm
far
a
as
little worried for the vets though.
yeah,
With this roadkill.
who's playing the best game? It's between two for me: a newbie and a rookie. Frank is playing the best game of the veterans.
No, I think it's James. Didn't he win? His team won.
Yeah, but
No,
he's
he
not
did-
really
he did
playing.
He did win,
It was Victor that won for him.
Yeah,
It wasn't-
Victor that won that.
but he still picked a good team. Remember? Shoot, don't give James the credit.
He didn't
His
pick.
team won.
He didn't pick Victor. He picked Natalie.
And then we cycled down to
He
Victor.
picked a Powerpuff Girl. He picked a Powerpuff Girl. That's what
He had no
James
choice to
said.
pick a girl.
But he didn't pick Zakia. He didn't pick Tiffany. He picked a Powerpuff Girl.
You knew the first girl that he was gonna pick would be a girl that he'd want to
He
show.
likes, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So
but-
I ain't giving James credit. He's not doing
Yo,
nothing but
yo,
cracking
yo.
jokes and
Yo,
playing pranks on
James is
people.
playing a good game. It's like, nah, Frank is, Frank, he won that
He's
road
not
kill,
doing
so
anything.
you gotta give him credit.
I won't say what pranks he's doing. Actually, no. Let's talk about the prank from Thursday
He's not doing anything.
when he went into the HOH room and he's like, "Hey, it's Victor. We're coming after you."
Oh, Nicole was taking a shower.
Yeah.
And from what we just saw though, before this, we saw Victor have a conversation with Nicole, which is very, very awkward. He like took a break, took his shirt off to finish talking to her. It was very awkward. So then the next scene, it was a shot of Nicole in the shower, and James goes into the HOH room, and he's like, "Hey Nicole, this is Victor." And then he goes on to say like, "You know I'm coming after you, right?" And then Nicole's like, okay, why are you telling me?" And he kept it going and going. And then
He's gullible.
and then finally he was like, "Hey Nicole, this is James."
I'm not gonna say what he's doing as far as pranks goes, but he hasn't changed. He's doing the same old stuff in the house, non-game wise, that he did last season. So you guys got that.
Good. Good. Hopefully it takes him far.
So yeah, I mean that was pretty much it for these first 3 episodes. I think we hit all the highlights, and I'm really interested in this season. I'm really liking this season. I hope that the newbies start playing a little better and start,
What do you mean by that? I mean, with the whole 8-pack alliance, I feel like the 4 rookies are smart because they have meat shields. Because who are they going to go after first?
I don't think Corey's smart. I really don't. I think he's just there. I just think he's just there, and he's on Nicole's team.
He's following Nicole, probably.
Yeah, he's following Nicole. I feel like. I do think Zakia is playing a good game. I think when I was talking about newbies, I'm referring to Natalie, Bridget, Bronte, Victor, and well, actually, I think yeah, those kind of people. I hope they step their game up and start being a little more like subtle about things and start being more aware
Aware,
and
yeah.
just
It's more fun when people aren't aware, though.
it is, but not when
No, it's
everybody's
not.
stupid.
Yeah, I need everyone to
I
be
just
aware.
want one
I
or
want
two.
everyone to be aware of everything.
It's more fun. It's better TV when people are like not even aware of what's going on around them.
Well, Josiah thinks
Nah,
he's like the
it's
most
not.
beloved creature to ever step foot in the house.
He's the Messiah.
He's the Messiah, and he's coming for Nicole if he can make it off this block. So yeah,
He's
so
not.
that was a good a good first week. I
It
think.
was. It was a good week.
Chances of Jose, if he doesn't win veto, I'm not gonna say.
What'd you say?
But if Jose doesn't win veto, the chances of him surviving are probably like 15%.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going home for sure.
Right now.
99.9%.
Right now.
There's no guarantee. We all thought Zach was gonna go home BB16 over Jocasta.
No, he's going home. It's so obvious, though.
No,
CBS is
it's
not letting Paulie go. It's only week 1. Paulie's going to leave.
What they gonna do though? What are they gonna do?
There's gonna be a
Do
pre-jury battle.
something.
They'll put it in Paulie's favor.
They're going to rig it.
I would love it if Paulie left.
Yeah, it would be interesting. It would be interesting to have, Jose come back. But
I just
don't
think
think it's gonna
out
happen.
of the 3 guys up there, he's the one that's done the less so far. It's like he's not really like.
It's not 99.9% sure Jose goes.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I just think that like
If I'm
TV
wrong, I'm
wise,
wrong.
I just think TV wise we could do without Paulie. Where then I feel like Jose and Paul, we still need them there as like the
The drama.
Yeah, the drama. So I'm kind of hoping it goes that way. But anyway, I'm pretty yeah. So we'll see what happens. We'll see who wins the veto.
I want to know who you guys top 3 right now are.
It's hard.
Like
Well,
top 3
like
players or like favorite 3?
Let's go with favorite 3 so far.
Oh well, that's easy. Well, obviously for me, one of my favorites is Davon. Another one.
Who's from Jersey? I know you're talking about a couple from Jersey.
Natalie, Paulie. There was one other guy. Can't remember.
Victor's from New Orleans, so it's not Victor.
Right.
Paul's from LA.
My favorite 3 are simple: Davon, Victor, and Zakia.
That's
Those
nice.
3 are like my favorite. That like I look forward to seeing them play the game more.
Thank you for not saying Paul.
I was gonna say Jose, but I'm like, I don't know.
I can't
You're
stand
good
Paul.
for laughs. You're good for laughs.
Paul is trying too hard to be the villain, and it's not working.
Right.
I can see that.
I'm thinking Davon, Victor, Paulie, and Zakia.
My 3 are Michelle, Zakia, and Frank.
And Frank, yeah. Yeah. I like all the returners.
I see a scenario where Frank wins. I mean, he's going to have to win a lot of comps late in the game. The hard thing that he needs to do pre-jury is to not win that many comps.
Right, and then after that, just start winning everything.
Use his social game to his advantage, which, from watching live feeds, he's been very good.
I can see him being backdoored again this season.
I think he has a benefit that I think Frank has a benefit of being than the other returnees of just being out of. He had a lot of time off of Big Brother and out of that whole area because his season was years ago. So he got to watch it back. He got to clear his head. He got to mature a little bit and think. Whereas the other people just showed up like from last year or 2 years ago. So they didn't really get that clarity or growth or understanding of how do I work this differently.
Really play, yeah.
But Mark
So I
Dacre,
think Frank, I can see that he's a different. Because I remember Big Brother 14. That was my first Big Brother season. That was our first one that me and Stefan did. So I remember that one very, very well. And Frank is playing a very different game than last time.
Very different. I do like it. I do like Frank.
Yeah. So you can tell he's
still gonna have to win plenty of comps, and I'm kind of hoping that it's either him.
Well, he got Victor there too. He's lucky Victor's there, because Victor and Paulie, they're gonna kind of take some of that attention away from him. I think he's not the only like buff, guy, and maybe Corey too. Corey's kind of an idiot. So, all right. So I think that's anything else that anyone wants to point out, or maybe
Michelle is the winner of BB18.
Michelle's winner of BB18. All right.
That's pretty confident.
Pretty confident for week 1. Let's see if she makes it to jury, Stefan. Andrew.
But we'll see that, Andrew. I don't really I can't really say who's gonna win. This season's different from last season. Everyone's different.
There's teams now. You
got Roadkill.
Yeah. It's like, I gotta see how these couple weeks play out. Yeah. It's really weird. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in to our first Big Brother 18 discussion. We will be here. I think we're gonna be doing this every Monday and Friday, maybe. Yeah. That sounds good.
Hashtag poor Glenn.
What?
Hashtag poor Glenn.
Oh, poor Glenn. I thought you said Portland.
Hopefully he gets a chance to come back.
Hashtag bring back Glenn. Justice for Glenn.
Right.
Justice for Jody, justice for Glenn.
Yeah.
Right.
Was he in the house for more than one day, or was it 2 days? Was it 2 days?
It's probably 2 days.
And Jody was gone. Jody left.
Jody was like a day, an hour.
6 hours.
An hour. It's like
an hour.
Changed.
No, it was really the same day. Same day she left.
It was. It sucked. That day. I felt bad for her.
One night in the Big Brother house if he doesn't come back.
So thanks everyone for tuning in. You can follow us at Reality Radio Pod. Check out the blog, talkingrealitytv.blogspot.com. And take care, guys. All right, thanks. Nice talking to you guys.
See you guys.
Peace.
Later.